dealing with us and with me, you get actually somebody who's there locally that you can talk to that will come with you on your journey. It's a free service that we offer because you're already paying someone for that anyway. So we get paid the same way. And we are independent as well. So we've got such a good wide range to a lot of KiwiSaver fund providers throughout New Zealand that we can access. So we're independent.
Sometimes people can't get access to them themselves, right?
No, not at all.
I
Yeah.
was just thinking when you're talking then, some of the stuff you see as well. So I've been, as I say, doing this quite a while now, and things have definitely changed. And KiwiSaver coming in, what did I say, 120 billion, and it has cleaned out a lot of things. Like there used to be a lot of pushback on things like fees and managed funds and so on. It used to be 4% fees were not unheard of, whereas now, man, you'd really be having a go at someone who's charging 4% fees. So around about that 1% fee mark, 1.1% fee mark is about where it's at. But there's still some not misbehavior, but definitely. At the end of the day, some of these institutions are massive corporates, the commercial entities that are there to make money, and they make money from you, and they make money by charging you. And so I still see it now. You'll have a fund manager, and it'll be packaged up with another fund manager, and you're getting charged fees on fees on fees and so on. So, that to me, for an advisor such as yourself, if someone's coming in, you can just straight away see, hey, look, that's a good provider, or it's not, or this is a better one in this circumstance, either from a fee or performance basis. And then even like I say, you've got access to funds that people can't access themselves, right? Not just one provider, you can use multi providers and so on. But I guess that's the key thing is matching that fund to exactly what you need at that time in life, right? And if it costs you no more than what you're paying now, in fact, more often than not less, then why wouldn't you, right?
And there are so many different options with fund providers too. It's not just their performance, but fund providers might suit different people for different reasons. Socially responsible
is a key one, eh?
Yeah, it's huge.
Really key.
Big owners, New Zealand, locally owned and operated. Yeah.
And even now, some points of difference. Yeah, I get it a bit as well where people will say, oh, I'm with my bank because I can see it on my app, kind of, that's it kind of makes sense. But when you're talking about, like, say, if you've got 100 grand in there and your partner's got 100 grand, 200 grand because you can see the app, so you don't really care what it's doing, that doesn't sound too, the best way to manage your money. So
to be fair, they've all got apps now anyway.
They've all got apps, right?
And you shouldn't be looking at it all the time anyway. Just lock it in.
And some of the specialist fund managers have really good, money management tools and so on and so forth. In fact, while I remember as well, that was we talk about holding the course and taking long-term strategy, and that's pretty well known. That was in the pandemic, so 2020, we saw that large dip of funds and savings go down as the world shut and so on and so forth. Everyone knows now inherently you don't move from balance or growth into a conservative fund because you're sort of crystallizing your losses there. Apparently, the number one determinant of whether you shifted at that time, which is the wrong time to shift, was whether you could see your fund on an app or not. So apparently. So anyway, yeah. So you'd get a good advisor alongside you, right, to grow those funds.
Yes.
Anything else you want to add to that conversation? Because I'm out of notes, if I'm honest.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Oh, well, so we'll wrap it up there. So once again, obligation-free chat with Claire, licensed financial advisor. Been doing this in financial services something like 12, 14 years now.
Do you know what? Also, we make it so easy.
Yeah, okay.
It's nothing to be afraid of. We've got a really quick and